You probably also have some secret weapons. For example, you yourself, you have been transferring yourself back from the so-called Western investment banking to a Chinese commercial bank, ICBC. What is that experience like for you while you are working as one of the top management members of the team? Is there something that you can share with us?
No, I think people over-exaggerate in terms of the transformation. I think everyone is work very hard. Everyone has a wealth of knowledge that you can learn from each other, and everyone is highly committed to the goal. The goal is to get the job done, and make sure that you do it with a good spirit of teamwork and a good spirit of bring everyone together to get the things done.
Let me just put it in another way. You've been back into ICBC for 5 years already?
Almost 5 years, yeah.
So what is the biggest thing you think you've learned? What is the takeaway for the past 5 years you have just learned?
Well, I think there's so many things that...
Right, choose one. That's really important to share with us.
Well, I think it's the way that my colleagues in ICBC, everyone is so committed to ICBC, to the financial industry, to the banking industry in China, is just the commitment and the devotion and the sacrifice they are making is just, I think, the single most important thing that I respect and learn. I think people really understand that and just don't take it for granted, and that's many sacrifice, many the work they do is not just for return. They really work very, very hard, and it's just a great culture and great people to be associated with.
Is that related to the transformation that we're going through, not only this country but also the banking industry in this country?
Well, I think the transformation is a buzzword. I think. Has been around for many, many years.
And in many countries as well, of course.
Right. So everyone's transforming. The question is to where?
Yeah, and who's doing it?
That's right. So, but I think for us, it really means that we keep doing what we're doing and keep our culture. But more importantly, to service our client even better and catch the flow. I think there are many things going on with the industry. I think we are asking, many times we're asking, what kind of financial industry does China need? What should be the ideal type, given the current stage of economic growth?
And the answers are?
The financial industry should be looked like. I think many people will have different answers. But
and your answer is?
But I think there's really no fixed model, but I think the criteria to evaluate what kind of financial system is needed is it serving the real economy well? Are we having a real economic growth? Are people being financed when they need it and being rewarded when they need it? So I think there's a fixed criteria and there's no fixed answers. Different people have a different answer at a different stage of development. So now we are talking about build a little bit of multi-layered financial capital market system. I think the right direction, and that's why even for a bank like ICBC, our pure commercial loan part of our business is, to be honest, is getting smaller. We have asset management, we have leasing business, we have investment banking business. All other business is not traditional commercial banking business, loan business, but we are growing that and really serving the real economy.
And finally, before we go, of course, you are here to attend the CPPCC meeting this year. China's economy going through this transformation process, as we mentioned earlier, restructuring. Meanwhile, politically, there are anti-corruption campaign, and there are different topics coming out in the Chinese society as well. This is a very interesting time. As a banker, what is your expectation for this year? What do you think the policymakers should do? Because you are here as a political advisor. What do you think where the policies should go?
Well, I'm here to learn and absorb from other members of the conference and Congress as well. But I think for me, I'm actually quite highly confident about where China's economy is going. We see and saw and have seen a lot of signs of weakening of the numbers, etc. But I think the government has a lot of tools in their toolkits. There's a lot of war chest, has not been used, and to me, I think to have continue to have a relatively high economic GDP growth rate is crucial for China to continue to grow, because we have seen so many examples internationally. If you slow down too much, it's coming back is very, very difficult. So we can't let that slow down. So we need to have that kind of a different kind of strategy, different kind of methods, both physical and monetary, to make sure that China will have a real high level growth. And I think that will make sure China has a strong base to grow next year and many years.